I'm Lydia O'Donnell. I'm one of the co-founders of Femi and Nike Run Club coach here in the Pacific. And we're out here at Curl Curl. This is my local loop where I do most of my speed sessions. And we're about 12 days out from the city marathon. So haven't run a marathon in a wee while. Pretty excited / terrified, but excited to get this one done today. We're going to be doing a 20-minute tempo, so relatively short tempo, just at marathon pace, just to get the legs warmed up and ticking over, and then going to go into 3x2k at a slightly faster pace, so half marathon-ish pace. But the goal isn't to really push it today. It's just more about getting out there and hopefully gaining some confidence and feeling strong and just prepping for next weekend. So I'm not going to push it, but hopefully it goes well.
What is your aim marathon pace?
I really have only decided this in the last few days because I kind of went through this marathon block saying, I don't know if I'll do the marathon, I'm just going to do the training and kind of see what happens. And now we're 2 weeks out less than. I feel way more confident about running a marathon than I did about 8 weeks ago. And so the last few days I've been what do I actually think is realistic for me? My PB is 2:38, I think it's around 3:45, 3:46 pace, I think. So I think I'm going to go out around 3:50 pace, which is maybe a 2:40-ish, 2:45, and just see how it feels. It's a hilly course and I haven't run a marathon in a long time, so it's hard to know what to expect. But I think I feel confident and I want to run well. I think the last few races I've gone into, I've kind of been I'm just here to have a good time and see what happens. And I want to go into this race with the mentality of I'm ready to work hard and it's going to hurt. And I feel I'm ready for the pain, which I think in the last few races, I've just been so emotionally exhausted and being able to get into that real hit lockdown. I'm excited in a sick way.
How do you lock your marathon?
As in the
pace? You're going to go out at 250, at 350. Are you not?
Mm-hmm.
Do you negative split or do you just solid the whole time?
I kind of have a goal pace and then a goal pace knowing or feeling confident that I can run that. And then if I can stay at that pace for the first half at least, and if I can negative split, that's what we're all aiming for. It's the dream race, but does it happen that often? Not really. So I think I have a pace and I know that there's hills throughout it, so you're going to lose pace some places and you're going to gain pace in other places, and then you just kind of go with it. And I just don't want to get to 25, 30k and be completely exhausted, which I have felt in a lot of my marathons. So my first marathon, which was actually 10 years ago this year, so it's a nice kind of anniversary for me. I didn't know what to expect, and I just went out without any kind of goal. And it was so nice because I remember running the last 2 to 3k actually getting faster and feeling strong. I was it was really good, but it also set me up for failure for the last 10 years because I haven't felt that again since then. And that's the goal. I want to feel strong in those last few Ks. So it's what I'm manifesting. It'll be cool to be out there with so many icons of the sport and just be part of it. It's gonna.
And Femi are showing a big crowd.
Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of women out there. I like to say that any woman runner is part of our community, so at least half the race is going to be part of the Femi community. But yeah, it's going to be so cool to see so many women. We're really going into this marathon celebrating women running marathons because it hasn't been that long that we're even allowed to line up. And I think women kind of get bucketed into, we're just out here to look good and get some selfies and do it for social media, but we are here to grind as well, and I think that's what we really want to lean into. It's we work just as hard and we get just as sweaty and just as messy, and we're all going to the bit locker together. So that's what I want to see out there, is just women pushing themselves. I get quite nervous for these sessions because I feel I put a lot of pressure on myself to try and prove myself, but something that I've been trying to teach myself over this training block is it isn't about one workout or one long run. And don't kind of put all your eggs in one basket, and if it goes well, don't then get cocky about it, and if it goes poorly, don't let it affect your confidence too much. So I'm nervous and I want to hit pace, but it's okay if I don't.
How was it?
Yeah, it went pretty well, to be honest. I felt pretty strong, and the main thing I was recovering between the efforts. Like, that was the biggest thing today, was like getting my heart rate down as much as possible after the tempo and then between each 2K effort. So it felt pretty good. Yeah, I pretty much hit my splits bang on for the tempo. It's a pretty rough course. It's a pretty rough loop, especially when it's wet. It can be quite slippery. So it's testing, which we like. So I ran pretty much marathon pace for the 20 minutes and then had about a 3-minute break and then went into the 2K efforts where I ran 3:39s exactly for each 2K.
Impressive.
So consistent. We love that. But yeah, it felt good. So I have a recap in the Femi app of all my splits and all my data, which also shows I'm in my late luteal phase, which means I'm going to get my period in like 3 days, which is usually not a great time for me to do sessions. But when it comes to racing, sometimes you just have to put that aside and get the work done. And so I'm actually surprised that I felt really good today, because I usually don't feel that great around I'm day 24. So it's not the best time for me, but the fact that I felt good is a good sign. So yeah, here I can see exactly all my data, my stats, my pace, my total elevation and heart rate. And then you can actually share this workout. So I will most likely take this and put it on Instagram and get the gals to see my workout and hopefully inspire them as well. I need to find a cuter photo. Yeah, so like between now and race day, it's pretty much like all downhill. So lots of just tapering, resting, recovering. I will do an easy long run in the weekend. It'll probably be like max 90 minutes, but just chill. And then Tuesday next week, there'll be like a short workout, but it won't be very long, like 15, 20 minutes marathon pace. It's like definitely not about getting any quicker now. It's just like prepping the mind and the body. I spend the last like week or two leading into a race spending much more time in my head and just like trying to build my confidence in myself that I can do this and like prepare for the pain that's to come, because like the marathon is freaking painful. So just like prepping your mind is so important for that. I also do a lot of visualization, and so just spending time like playing the race out in my mind and even breaking it down to like every 5K and how that's going to feel, and like really just see that I can get through it. Recently I've been spending more time visualizing like the things that can go wrong, which might sound weird, but I think actually seeing the challenges and then overcoming them in your mind is also just such a good way to learn how to overcome them and give yourself the confidence that you can get over them when they come, because no doubt that will happen in the marathon. So yeah, I'll be spending a lot of time up here in the next week or two, and then heading into race day. There's going to be so much hype around the race and lots of exciting things coming for race day and the race weekends. So come with us.